Welcome to the show, everyone. Now, as all of you know, I made it possible for everybody to talk about themselves. Who doesn't like to talk about themselves right on the radio? So you can come on my show and talk about yourself. So anyway, I have with me, I'm going to go right in with networking right away with everybody. My first guest is Josh Harrison, and he's the provider and owner of Derm Right, that is in collaboration with Care to You. You got to tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do and what this all means.
All right. Well, hi, Carol. Thanks for having me. Derm Right is a solution to dermatology for those who are unable to make it to the office to get their skin screenings. We provide a whole host of services in collaboration with Care to You to include surgical, non-surgical treatment for skin cancers and other skin diseases and disorders, as well as consults, and otherwise patients would not see anyone and would be getting no services at all.
Right, so let's talk about the importance of it. First of all, you're mobile, right? And you say that you go into different properties. What do you mean by that?
By going to different properties, we have a mobile exam room. So it's a truck that's converted to have an exam room. So there's a table, countertops, everything that we would need, just like an office. And that's how we operate, just like an office. So we're able to bring that to the property, and those who are able to can come on board and receive whatever services they need. There's screenings, treatments, and for those who can't, at that property, we could go see them.
So now, when somebody comes to you, who's the patient? Is it anybody? Do they need a referral? How do they get to you?
We do receive referrals. We do have walk-ups. So there are several mobile primary care doctors that we receive referrals from. And patients are able to walk up, and since we're like a normal doctor's office, we take all kinds of insurance, including Medicare. So we just take a copy of their insurance cards, and it's business as usual.
So let me ask you this. Okay, you got a website which is dermright.com. You're valley-wide. On your website, does it show where you're going to be at certain places? How do they make an appointment with you?
So there is a phone number to call right now. We will be adding more features to our website to make scheduling easier, but you can always send an email or give us a phone call, and we'll get you scheduled right away.
Now, your phone number is 602-276-0330. The website is dermright.com. They're mobile, so they're going to come to your area, and you can check them out on their website. They're valley-wide. They are doing a complimentary skin screening for all vets right now. So what we're going to do, if it's okay with you, I'm going to open up the lines to the audience for anyone to call in. If you're a vet, or if you know someone who's a vet and needs a skin, it's a screening that you get, and we're going to talk about the importance of that and what they're going to get with that. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. We are live on Facebook, so I want to say hi to everybody out there. Like us, follow us. We're going to be sharing the show afterwards, so I want to talk a little bit about, kind of the things that you offer. And when we share this show, everybody loves that. They hear all the information from everybody else. It's really fun. Okay, so the importance of a skin screening is what?
It's very important because
you live in Arizona. That's number one.
This beautiful weather, a lot of people are outside, and you get a lot of sun. And just doing errands day to day, you do get a lot of sun and may not even think about it, may not notice it. And skin cancer can start. And many people who come in because they have a big brown spot they're concerned about, it's benign, and I find many other spots that they never even thought twice about.
Sure. And so it's all about getting it done, catching it early.
Yes.
And the only way you're going to catch it is by having a screening done, and they're offering for any vet, and whether you know one or you are one, they want to offer you a complimentary skin screening. It's really important, guys. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. When people come to you, what are the different kind of services besides the screening that you can do? I mean, is it all non-surgical, or what is it? What happens if they have it? They have the big C word.
If someone does have something suspicious, we would do a biopsy, send the sample to the lab, and get confirmation if it comes back positive. Then we do have that non-surgical treatment method, which utilizes a radio frequency, creating heat internally in the skin cells, and that heat gets up to 120 degrees, or about 50 degrees Celsius. And when the device, the Thermomed, that's the name of the device, when it holds that temperature for 30 seconds, the abnormal skin cells, including skin cancer cells, they're unable to tolerate that, and they end up dying in a process called apoptosis.
I'm glad you said that, not me. So, okay, but it's something that you're burning off, correct? In a sense?
In a sense, yes, because we are using heat, we're just applying it, creating it internally.
Mm-hmm.
So
it
we're
comes
just
from
not
the inside
burning.
out.
Yes,
Okay.
we're just not burning the skin on the outside.
So does that make it less chance for scarring, or what's so great about that?
The cosmetic outcomes are fantastic, and by non-surgical, there's no suturing, decreasing infections, as well as less anxiety provoking, especially with the older population. Many don't even want to see a doctor, let alone have a surgical procedure.
Sure.
So this is really fantastic.
Again, so they come to they're going to have to make the appointment, right? So they do that by calling or emailing you said,
Yes.
right? And they can do that and see that where you're going to be on the website.
Shortly.
Shortly, they'll be
Yep.
able to see that. And they don't necessarily have to have a doctor's approval, or do they have to? Not approval, what's the right word? Recommendation.
Referral. So they do not have to have a referral.
That's good to
So
know.
we take all insurances.
Mhm.
Do not need a referral, although we do accept them as well.
Okay.
And we normally booking a lot faster, a lot sooner than doctor's offices, than dermatology offices. So this is a great service that people can get to quickly. And of course, we do triaging. So if there's someone that has a major concern, we get them scheduled and seen faster.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk further about some of the different, services that you offer besides all of this. We've got our lines open here, and everyone is getting entered in to win a complimentary skin screening for all vets. So whether you're a vet or you know someone who's a vet, you can call in here, and I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show for it. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Their website is Derm Right. So it's Derm Right, D-E-R-M, Right, R-I-G-H-T.com. Hang tight. We'll be back in just a minute. So welcome back, everyone. And we're talking with Josh Harrison. He's the owner and provider of Derm Right in collaboration with Care to You. And I want you to explain to everybody a little bit about what that is, because Care to You has been on my show before, and they have people like you. You're part of their the whole what they're all about. So tell everybody what that means.
So that means that Care to You is basically your office manager. They're the back office. They're the ones who are supporting you in your practice. So they do a lot of the scheduling, handle insurances, credentialing with insurance companies.
And they have people like you, and they have to provide this skin care, or skin. They are screenings, but more than anything, and they're right now, I think it's only dermatology, but I don't know if it's more. I think it might even be more. But having these mobile units that come in to different areas to provide medical treatment, non-invasive medical treatment like this, to basically almost anyone and making it mobile, and so it's easier on them. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly. So we're able to treat people in the comfort of their own homes, even though they may have limited mobility. We still go see them, and it makes them at ease. Many people don't have to be pre-medicated by doing so. If some patients have dementia, they can get agitated if they are removed from their familiar surroundings. So this alleviates a lot of issues that might arise with that.
Right. Now, I was going to, at the break, I told you I want to talk about some of the different, you know, treatments that you offer, and for people what you see that comes in most of the time. Obviously, the skin screening is number one. We know everybody here doesn't want to get cancer. We want to make sure that we do make sure that we're looking for that, and getting an early detection of that is the most important thing.
Yes.
So you are offering a complimentary skin screening for all vets. So you can call in here, whether it's you or someone that you know, you can call in and get one. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Everyone is getting entered in to win that. You can check them out on their website. It's dermright.com. They're valley-wide, and they will come to you. So they're mobile. You can also call them. Their phone number is 602-276-0330. And the people that come to you, and you said to me at the break, sometimes it's not just cancer. Sometimes people have psoriasis, correct? Psoriasis. That's a skin issue. They can come to you for that too?
Yes, so we do primarily medical dermatology, so all types of skin disorders and conditions. Basically, we do adults and older, ages 13 and older. So there are many different types of conditions. So you mentioned psoriasis. It's an autoimmune disorder. It might be connected to some other autoimmune disorders. So it's important to get a good medical history, as well as going through the best treatment option for them. And many other people have adult onset acne, rosacea, and we treat all of those as well.
And you said even soon you're going to have all the other yummy things that people like, which is the cosmetic things that you're going to do as well.
Yes, we will be rolling that out shortly, doing Botox, fillers, as well as PRP and microneedling.
And again, anyone can come to you. I wanted them to understand that.
Yes.
Obviously, if you have a referral from a doctor, they don't mind that either. But at the same time, if you want to check them out, go out and you see that they're in your area, you want to have a skin screening done, or maybe you have an issue, maybe you're dealing with any type of skin issue that you want checked out. A lot of people put these things on the side. For some reason, especially adults, and you've had your children come first, right? And they're not taking, how important is it for them to do these things?
It's very important. It means it's a big difference between having something that's non-invasive to treat something before it turns malignant, compared to needing Mohs surgery, which is considered the gold standard for treatment for skin cancers. But that's where offering the non-surgical treatment option, which is FDA approved, is just phenomenal. So anyone who is scheduled to get Mohs surgery, and so Mohs surgery, it's a specific type of surgery that removes most of the skin cancer, all the skin cancer, but it removes it in sections if needed. And so it is a great alternative to that. Mm-hmm. With the Mohs surgery, you'll get surgical scars, although sometimes it might be minimal.
Do you do second opinions?
We do.
Okay, there you go.
And we've had people or patients get biopsies at dermatology offices, and they don't want to go through with the Mohs surgery, or they've had Mohs surgery before and had a bad experience. So we will review their history, and we can do a treatment for them.
Well, their website is dermright.com. They are mobile, they're valley-wide, and you do not necessarily have to have a doctor's recommendation to get there, though they will take that as well. We've got our lines open here, and I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show to get entered in to win a complimentary skin screening. That's for all vets, whether it's you or someone that you know that's one. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. And we are talking right now about skin. It's the summertime, you guys, and we all know that all of us, even though you think, well, let's talk about something that's also really big right now that I just heard, that that sunscreen is not good for you. So what should we do?
That is a big topic after that study by the FDA came out. And right
Bare
now,
clothes, long sleeves.
yes, physical barriers are the way to go right now, just until we know more about what the absorption of those ingredients of the sunscreens are. Right now you want to stick to mineral-based sunscreens, meaning the active ingredient being zinc oxide or titanium, and those are the ones that don't rub in that well, and you have the white on the nose.
It's not attractive, but you know what? You're not going to get skin cancer, right?
Yes.
And so, well, I'm not sure that do you carry that kind of a thing too? Just asking if you have things like that for people that may say, you know, I would like to have that.
We are always giving out samples.
Free samples, everybody likes that.
Everyone loves samples. So we always have some type of samples available, and we give them out, and as much as possible. And we're always trying to get new items.
Now, you also mentioned to me a little bit about ulcers, the skin ulcers. What's that?
A skin ulcer is essentially a breakdown of the skin in the different layers. There's different stages, and many of those can end up being chronic depending on where they're located, if there's good circulation.
I'm telling you right now, if I have anything on my skin that looks like an ulcer, I'm running in. Right? Do people
Yeah.
come in, or sometimes they do the opposite, and they don't want they can get infected, and things can go wrong.
Those with comorbidities such as diabetes, they have a higher risk. So, and one of those complications of diabetes being neuropathy, so they don't have as much feeling in their extremities. They can easily get an ulcer, get infected, and it could be unknown, go unknown.
Well, you don't want that to happen. No one does. Now, we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win a complimentary skin screening for all vets, whether it's you or someone that you know. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. The website is dermright.com. They are mobile, so they come to you. And you can either be in the facility in their area or actually come to their home. Is that correct?
That is correct.
So they can actually come to your home as well. You can call them direct. Their phone number is 602-276-0330. I would check them out on the website. I think it's the first thing I would do, and don't wait. And if you have anything on your body at all that you're questioning, don't hesitate. Just go ahead and check them out on their website. It's dermright.com. Again, they're valley-wide, they're mobile. We've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in and win a complimentary skin treat. It's a screening for all vets, so whether it's you or someone that you know. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. It's dermright.com.